Hey, good evening, everyone. It is Friday night, and we are back again. We missed last Friday night because it was kind of a boys' weekend in Las Vegas. Vicky and Eric were here holding down the shop while me and Ryan and my buddies were off playing in Las Vegas. We had an amazing time. We went and watched Clay Guida, and he had a spectacular win. Unbelievable comeback from being hurt really, really bad. But anyway, I had a great time, met all of his family, and we just kind of played around Las Vegas a little bit and rode a roller coaster and kind of went and checked out some stuff. Anyway, we had a really, really good time. Thank you to my sister Renee for getting us the condo in Las Vegas. Thank you, sis. It was amazing. That really made the trip a lot more fun. So, anyway, that's why we weren't live on Friday night. We had too much going on, so we'll hopefully make up for it tonight. So, anyway, things are going well. Again, a big, huge thank you to all of you folks that supported us during the Black Friday sale. It was our biggest sale ever, and you guys just support us like it's unbelievable how much you guys support us. So we so appreciate that, and we love you all for it. So thank you so much. Let's see. So we got a lot to cover tonight. We received some gifts in the mail. Lots of Christmas cards. Thank you so much for all the Christmas cards. Can't even tell you how many people sent us Christmas cards, but a bunch. We actually got a Christmas wreath, which we don't know exactly who that was from. The card wasn't really plain on who it was actually from. So if you are out there and you're seeing this and you send us that gorgeous Christmas wreath from Maine, thank you so much. Please reach out to us and let us know who you are, because it wasn't real clear who it was from. It just looked like it came from a wreath company. Anyway, we love it. We have it on the door, but I think that might be our new spot for it right there.
I can see it more.
Yeah, it's more visible to us on a regular basis. So we got that. We got Murph sent us some new spinners. He actually made custom spinners for Vicky and I. This is Vicky's, and they're made out of wood.
Yeah.
They got our logo on there, and it's amazing. It's got pennies on the back side, inset pennies on the back side. So Murph, and then there's one for me as well, personalized to me. So thank you, Murph. That was awesome. Murph is such a great guy. He made that that tape dispenser that I have on the wall in the studio.
Sherlock's back here laying on his blankie.
Yeah, he's chilling out behind you there somewhere. He was spazzing earlier, so now he's kind of resting up.
Too.
Yeah. Anyway, we had a chance to meet Murph at the very first Workbench Con a few years ago, and terrific guy from down in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. So thanks again, Murph. If you see this, we sure appreciate it, buddy. Love him. Thanks so much. And then we got from Henry Satterfield. You guys know him. He is an amazing sign carver. Look what he made for the VO2 group. So this is cedar, and Henry, as many of you know, was down in Texas with us at our roadshow down in Texas, and just put on a clinic on how to make signs the way he does them. But this was terrific. Thank you so much, Henry. And then he also sent a his idea of a postcard.
I think that's so cool.
That's so really neat. A little piece of cedar. And so that is one side of it, and it's a Christmas postcard deal. Anyway, so inventive. Just so cool. Thank you, Henry. Thank you so much. I don't know exactly what we're going to do with this, But we'll figure it out. We'll either get it to the guys up in Colorado, or I don't know. Maybe we'll use it as part of a.
Horse Brothers? Who's that?
I don't know. I don't recognize it.
I recognize the name.
Huh.
Anyway, he said I had caught your podcast. It was awesome.
Oh, thank you. I was going to mention that. Yeah, I was on Chris and Mike Z's podcast. It's called What Not Podcast. You guys ought to check it out. Some really good stuff on there. I went and watched several of their episodes, but I was on there on Wednesday night, and we just got to talking, and gosh, it went on for like an hour and a half. It was crazy. But thank you so much to Chris and Mike for inviting me to...
Oh, it's Terry Eugene.
Oh, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Anyway, it was a blast. It was such a blast. And I think in October, it's very possible we are going to be in the North Carolina area. That's where Klingspor, Mike and Chris both work for Klingspor. And they invited me to come on their podcast and just had a blast with them. A lot of interaction and really, really cool stuff. So definitely go check them out on YouTube, What Not Podcast, on Instagram, What Not. So it's WHATKNOT podcast. Go check them out. Really good stuff. Very, very good stuff. I listened to Gary Jones on there. He was on there. And Gary is... we had seen Gary at Workbench Con a couple years ago, the last Workbench Con. He was helping out Izzy Swan, and Gary's a really good guy, just up in Utah, actually. So we may get together and do something. Anyway, so that was kind of the week. We had a couple... we did a couple videos. The lake sign, we'll be finishing that up on Monday. I think you guys will be...
in North Carolina?
They are in, oh my gosh. Gosh, I knew until you asked. What part of North Carolina?
Think of it.
Yeah, it's right off of Highway 40. Wherever that is, they said it was just, super short to Highway 40. So for us, it's pretty much a straight shot. We get on Highway 40 within about 15 miles here and drive for about 2,500 miles, and we're in North Carolina. Anyway, I think we might be going back there. Klingspor every year does this extravaganza.
Hickory?
Huh?
Hickory?
Hickory? Could be Hickory, North Carolina. That sounds familiar. Klingspor does an extravaganza every year. This year they did it virtually, but next year I think they're going to go back to a live event, and we may be there doing some kind of a demo or something. So looking forward to that. That would be fun. It'd be fun to meet those guys in person, and all of our fans that want to come in from the North Carolina area or wherever back east. That would be a blast. Anyway, that was that. I have a couple questions I want to answer tonight. I've got a couple little demos to do. We are doing another Starbond giveaway. So let me put this up there. It also comes with accelerator. Starbond is so generous to us that they say every couple weeks we're good to do a giveaway. And so we'll be doing a trivia question here in a little bit, and we'll be doing a Starbond giveaway. So then I'll pass the information on to the guys over there, and they will, whoever the winner is, will get one each of the thin, medium, and thick Starbond along with an accelerator. And actually one of my demos has to do with that. Oh yeah, and we're going to throw in one of the 220... Huh?
Pull it back. Can't see it.
Oh. Pocket calendars. So Vicky bought a bunch of these, and so we're going to throw one of those in as well. Very patriotic. So we'll be doing the trivia here in a few minutes. So a couple things I wanted to go over. I had a couple questions. One is from Wendy, and Wendy says, when using the letters I bought from you, the layout letters, how do you keep them from moving around when you're spraying them? So that's actually a really good question. So when we put them down, it really becomes just a matter of touch. So here I have 3 different letters, 1 inch, 1.5 inches, and 2-inch. I'm not going to actually spray them. But I use two different products. For years and decades, I used the Marsh ink, but now I kind of use the primer just about as
Look out
much.
for your table, Vicky.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to spray. But the one advantage, these pretty much work the same, although many of you like the ink a little bit better. This is Marsh Spray Stencil Ink. But the good thing about the ink, if you're using it, is the product doesn't come out near as fast with this nozzle as it does with this, probably twice the pressure. So this would be easier to keep the letters from flying around. But when I spray the letters, now with the 1.5 and 2-inch, you don't have to worry about it too much. But when I do spray, what I do is I work my way down. So I start up and spray, and then I kind of work my way down to find out where that measure is. But don't try and get too close, otherwise they're going to fly on you. So it becomes kind of a touch thing. After a while, you kind of get the handle of it and the touch of it. With this, you have to be a little bit more careful because, again, it comes out much faster with this nozzle than it does with the typical standard nozzle. I don't know. A lot of spray cans now come out with these nozzles, and they're all right. They're okay. They probably get, now that I think about it, they probably get plugged a lot less than the original traditional nozzles. But anyway, so it becomes just kind of figure out where the distance is, and don't try and get too close with them. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much you know I've tried little pieces of adhesive on the back there, but that becomes kind of a pain. I wouldn't recommend that. So that's that one. And then the second question is, I brought this 24-inch round in for a reason. I think it's 24. Oh, it's 18. Excuse me. So the second question is, got some pine for nothing and had difficulty carving it. It was rounded on one side and found out it was used for stairs. Is this wood bad for carving? So what he's talking about is stair treads. And I've seen stair treads, and actually I thought I had one out there. Stair treads are thick. They're probably about as thick as this stuff. This is an 18-inch round from Home Depot or Lowe's. And it's made, I don't know that it's pine, but the stair treads could be pine, but the ones I normally see are like Douglas fir, and they are very difficult to carve. I tried it once, and that was enough. This gives you an idea. This material can be very hard to carve. Obviously, it's laminated pieces put together, and they don't use the best material for making signs out of this stuff. You can see that the grain on the edge, that some of it's vertical, most of it's vertical probably, but it tends to be kind of grainy and difficult to carve. And stair treads are even worse. So yeah, you can carve stair treads, but boy, your router bits better be really sharp. And like I've said, a few times, the best way to make a good sign is good material and good router bits, and that's about 80 to 90% of it. If you don't have those two things lined out, then it's going to be tough on you. So stair treads, I wouldn't recommend using stair treads, although you can give it a try.
Carmen says she's drawing on one right now.
On a stair tread?
I don't know.
Yeah, stair treads are pretty tough. I would suggest if you have trouble carving it, try and make it in a couple different passes. And really be careful if you're using a carving liner, because this stuff, the grains in this stuff is really hard, and even harder in stair treads. So anyway, that's my suggestion. Stair treads are just, they wouldn't be. I don't think I would do much with stair treads. I tried it once, and it didn't work out very well. Okay, that is that. All right, so. A little demo. So you guys know that I'm constantly using this Starbond stuff, and I find new uses for it all the time. Well, when we're packing, we have these tape dispensers. You guys know what these are, these tape dispensers. Well, they make a couple different versions of these. the one that I have that I use all the time, it's got this little thing here, but it's fixed. It doesn't move. This particular one, I think it's fancy smancy, and it is spring loaded. Although right now it's not spring loaded because I got so tired of it. So what happens is when this comes back, if it's working like it normally does, when this comes back, then the teeth actually protrude because it's spring loaded. And I am so sick of that. It just is a pain. And the reason they do that is because a lot of people put the tape on the box, they take it down and over the top, and then you push this against the box, which brings these teeth out, and then you can cut the tape. Well, I don't do it that way. Normally, when I'm taping a box, I literally rip it off and just tear my piece off. And the problem with that is when you've got this spring-loaded thing, it doesn't work very well. You have to kind of hold this thing back by hand and then tear it. Well, I have tried over the years different methods for taking that spring-loaded thing out. And what I decided to try the other day is I took my thick Starbond and I literally, you probably can't tell, but I literally put a bead of Starbond right here as that thing was sticking out. I held it back, depressed it, and then I put a complete coat, a weld basically, of Starbond right here to that piece of metal, and then I put a gob of Starbond there because this, when it's spring loaded, this slides back and forth, and then I put it on the other side. It works like a charm. It's awesome.
You're such an okie.
Yeah, see, when guys figure stuff out, or I guess people in general, when you figure out something like that, it just makes your day. It just,
Hi,
it does.
David Hatz is here.
Hey, David, did you see the sign, David? Look at what one of our people made for you guys. Look, check that out, David. Awesome, huh? I didn't make it. Henry Satterfield, a great sign carver. Been carving signs about as long as I have, actually. But anyway, so that's my Okie. If you guys have a tape dispenser, and we do a lot of shipping, you guys know that. If you have a tape dispenser or something that you need to stick, don't be afraid to try metal on metal because it absolutely worked for me. I just did this the other day, but I used it for probably a half hour after I did it. It worked great. So, anyway.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Not that.
Not that, the sign, I know.
Yeah.
I just figured that out. So that is that. Anyway, so yeah, Starbond is amazing stuff. So let's get, we got a couple announcements at the end. Let's do the trivia. Let's give away some Starbond.
First person I see, domestic only.
Yes. So, yeah, we're doing okay on time. Let me take a drink here. I'm running out of... Okay, so, you guys know that, when was it, Monday or Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday I did the lake sign where we actually filmed back in, I think it was April, March or April, I can't remember. We actually filmed in the lake where I was actually sitting in the lake, which is something that I've been wanting to do for a while.
You've been wanting to do it on a boat too.
Yeah. So I've got other ideas of things I want to do, but I want to be that guy that carves signs in different kinds of locations. We've done it on mountaintops. We've done it in a haunted, that haunted building. Remember when
There he is.
There's Sherlock. Well, come on.
Right on the camera.
Yeah, right there. We've done it up in the Wallapies. We did it.
Sherlock.
Hey,
Sherlock, go see Dad.
come here. He's hearing the dogs bark out there. You're right in the way, dude. He doesn't care. Anyway, so yes, I carved while I was sitting in the lake. If you guys haven't seen that yet, it was kind of, it was definitely different. So, the question is, the trivia question is, what's the name of the lake where I was sitting in and carving a sign? So, that is the trivia question. What is the name of the lake?
Got it.
Tessa got it.
Lake Mojave.
That is.
She answered before you asked the question, but it didn't count.
Oh, Lake Mojave is correct. That is correct. Lake Mojave. Great lake. When the weather gets better, I'm going to get over there and get some more fishing done. Anyway, so congratulations, Tessa. You got some more Starbond. I think Tessa's won before, hasn't she? No?
She won the cup actually last week.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Tessa. I'll pass your information on to the Starbond guys, and they'll get that shipped out to you. So, yeah, that was really interesting, and it worked out really well, especially with the new cordless routers. It would have been a little trickier with an extension cord coming.
Yes, Frank. Is that the lake you passed going to Laughlin? Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Yep. The one right on the other side of Davis Dam. That's correct. Anyway, okay, so that is that. Announcements, we've got some really cool stuff coming up next year, you guys. Some exciting things that I think are going to be a lot of fun. We'll be talking about that more in January, but what we've decided to do is this year, between Christmas and New Year, we're going to be shut down. So we won't be shipping any product between Christmas and New Year. We're leaving here on the 26th, and then we're going to California to spend some time with the kids, with Ryan and Amy and Gwen, and then we'll be back here. Huh?
My sister.
Yep, and all of the harps over there. And we'll be celebrating my wife's birthday while we're there. She turns big 60.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, Vicky's birthday is on December 30th.
Thank you.
Yes, just thought somebody would want to know. Everybody probably already does. Anyway, so we'll be celebrating her birthday over there and just visiting with family and enjoying some downtime.
Thanks, guys. They say we deserve a break.
Thank you, guys. I feel like we need one. Anyway, we're still going to have content. If everything goes right, we'll still be doing some content. In case some of you don't know, Ryan is kind of dabbling, making signs again here and there.
Thank you, Charlie.
And so,
Thank
you know, he and I may be doing some stuff over there. Who knows? We might be doing some lives over there, carving some signs or something. I don't know. We'll see. But we're excited to get over there and spend some time with the family.
Yeah, not just spend the night and come home.
Yeah. Normally it's kind of a turnaround, 1 or 2 day turnaround time. But we're definitely going to spend a few more days this time. So, any questions for me? Anything
Bob Hall said he did a great sign the other day with Brian. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's still got the hand. He's still got the hand at it.
Thank you, Leon.
So, anything I need to answer? Like I say, Monday's video will be finishing up.
Frank says, forget the lives and enjoy the kids. We'll be here when you get back.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, David. They said, I don't look a day over 35.
Oh, gosh.
David and Charlie.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're sucking up bad.
Hard.
Yeah. You guys need glasses, obviously.
You know what? Shut up, old man. You're still older than I am.
I know. I always will be. Anyway, oh yeah. So the fishing sign, the lake sign will be finished up on Monday.
Thank you.
And then
The
Wednesday.
Queen never ages.
Huh?
The Queen never ages.
That's right. Yeah. She only gets more powerful. Wednesday,
Charlie said, I got new glasses. Thank you very much.
Wednesday will be a brand new project. It's going to be, if all goes right, it'll be our Christmas sign. Every year we do a Christmas sign and we give it away. So I think we're going to be doing that on Wednesday's video if all goes well over the weekend. Hopefully we'll get it done over the weekend.
I already have a trivia question for that.
Oh, good. All right, good. So that's it, guys. If there's anything that you need, you know how to get a hold of us. Email me directly.
Video on praying the clear start to finish. On praying.
Spraying. Probably left the S out. Do a video on what? Spraying?
Well, she said praying.
Okay.
I think she meant spraying. From start to finish.
From start to finish. Huh. Well, I've done quite a few of those, but
All right, we got it. Yes,
Oh,
no, maybe so.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do something on that.
Jamie
Yeah.
says, if you don't have enough letters, do you cover the to-do area with paper when spraying, or do you have a technique?
Yeah, there's a video that I did on that on, I think it's called Limited Layout Letters. So if you type that in the search window, in the channel search, Limited Letters or something like that, I did it where, actually I used letters that were right next to each other that I had to, but yeah, basically you just block off what you're not spraying with a piece of cardboard. I wouldn't use paper, I'd use cardboard.
She said she'd look.
Yeah.
Rigoberto says, what's the best way, if any, to take the work off of a board?
The
Work. I'm
work?
not sure if he means carving or if he means...
Yeah, I'm not sure, Rigoberto. If you're trying to get rid of the carving that's on there, a planer works really well normally, but you might have to use a sander if the board isn't very flat. So I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to, Rigoberto.
Look at this face.
Yeah, he's hanging.
Look at that belly. He just ate dinner.
Yeah, he's growing.
Sherlocky. Sherlock.
His tails.
His tail. Sherlock. He's alive.
Hey,
See?
wake up, dude.
Sherlocky.
There you go.
Hey,
Say hi to everybody.
Sherlock.
Say hi.
He's like, leave me alone. Oh, gosh.
Anyway, all right, guys, we're gonna let you go on with your
Pretty
weekend,
nervous,
with
Dad.
your Friday nights, and yeah, if you want to see him mad, see him with a Santa hat and a scarf on, like Vicky bought for him. Oh man, that was great. Anyway, hope you guys have a great weekend. If we don't talk to you before, which I'm sure we will, hope you guys are gearing up for a very Merry Christmas. And hope you guys have a great weekend. It's getting cold out here. It was in the 30s today. Yeah. Anyway, we got the fire going behind us. So we love you guys. We'll see you guys. Yeah, video on Monday. And we'll be back here next Friday as far as I know. So have a great weekend, guys. We love you.
Bye,
We'll see you next
guys.
week. Bye.